Little Johnny was out walking with his dad in the meadow when he saw something incredible. A little lamb was trying to climb over a stone wall to join a herd of cows. "Dad, look!" Johnny shouted. "That lamb wants to be a cow." The lamb struggled to get over the wall, but it was too small and kept falling back down. Johnny and his dad stood there watching the lamb for a while, and then they had to go home. Later that night, Johnny couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about the lamb and how it wanted to be a cow. Then he had an idea. He got out of bed and went to the kitchen. He filled up a glass with water and brought it to the dog. The dog was so thirsty and drank all the water. Then Johnny gave the dog some food and he ate it all up. Then Johnny went back to his room, got into bed, and went to sleep. In the morning, Johnny got up early and went to see the lamb. He brought it some water and it drank it all up. Then he brought it some food and it ate it all up. And every day after that, Johnny would bring the lamb food and water and it would eat and drink them all up. One day Johnny was bringing the lamb some food when he saw a big gray wolf slinking out of the bushes. "Hey, bad wolf!" Johnny shouted. "Stay away from my lamb." The wolf ignored him and walked away. From that day on, the wolf kept coming back to try and eat the lamb, but every time he tried, Johnny chased him away. One day, though, Johnny had to go into town with his dad, so he left the lamb alone in the meadow. The wolf was hiding in the bushes waiting for Johnny to leave. As soon as he did, the wolf ran into the meadow and started chasing the lamb. The lamb was scared and tried to hide, but the wolf was too fast. He caught the lamb and was about to eat it when suddenly he heard a voice. "Hey, bad wolf, leave that lamb alone." The wolf turned around and saw Johnny running toward him with a stick. The wolf growled, but he didn't want to fight Johnny, so he dropped the lamb and ran away. Johnny was so happy to save the lamb, but he knew that he couldn't stay in the meadow forever. The lamb would have to find its own herd to live with. But Johnny continued to visit the lamb every day, bringing it food and water until one day the lamb didn't need it anymore. It was big enough to take care of itself. One day, Johnny was walking through the meadow, and he saw the lamb with a big group of cows. The lamb was all grown up now, and it was happy to see Johnny. It ran over and nudged him with its head. Johnny was so happy for the lamb. He was glad that he had saved its life and that it was now happy and healthy. As Johnny walked home, he couldn't help but smile. He had made a friend for life. From that day on, Johnny would often see the cow, and they would always greet each other with a friendly nudge. Johnny loved the cow, and the cow loved him back. They were the best of friends. And that is the story of the boy who loved a cow. The end.